and welcome back to Crash 3 Warped on the Sane Trilogy. And in this part, we are working on even more time relics, especially the gold relics, not just the blue relics. You gotta do a little better than that.
So the gold relic time is 59 for Hang 'em High, I think.
I mean, you could look it up. Some of them get really specific, like right down to the millisecond. Because I think I'm pretty sure that these are based on they're based on the developer's own completion times in these levels.
The platinum times are. I think the platinum times are developer times minus 10%.
Right, so you have a 10% chance of beating them.
No, as in it's 10% easier to get than what you can be 10% slower than what the developers were to still get the platinum relic.
Right. Open and stay open.
Yep,
Well,
invincibility turns off hazards. It's very nice.
Some of the hazards. It doesn't turn off pits. Those would be really weird if they just turned off.
They could do that for the record. Have Coco or Crash
just make it a floor. Fire flare, don't care. Now jump.
Very nice.
Oh, thank you.
Yay!
Yay. So that wasn't that bad.
Indeed it was
The
not.
later levels get lengthy, though.
I think there's no relic time. There's no relic time over 2 minutes, though.
No 2-minute times. No. Which is a good thing. You don't want people to repeat. It's bad enough. Sometimes it feels like it's bad enough. You gotta do the whole thing over after spending 1 minute of your time, but 2 minutes?
Oh come on, Midnight Run is super simple.
It's kind of. I think right now well, I mean, I did a lot of clustering. I didn't want to cluster in any, minigame type levels. Midnight Run I qualify as a minigame type level because you're not using the normal controls of the game. I mostly want to concentrate on, well, the easy ones. I mean, Doubleheader is would definitely be near the top of the list for easiest levels in the game, except that you could get smacked by the two-headed giant. Hello there, good sirs. How are we doing? And this is me dying on purpose.
Oh, are we dying on purpose in order to spawn an Aqua? No, we are not. Okay.
Actually, can you spawn Aku Aku for the time relic? I'm pretty sure you can, actually. It's not recommended, because, I mean, the level usually gives you plenty of Aku Aku masks. I say usually. I think the underwater levels kind of grinded my gears for how seldom and how inconvenient a lot of the Aku Aku mask drops were.
Nicely done.
Thank you, sir. There is a theoretical best move in every chance. Just by going either to the left or to the right, you decrease your speed by 0.05%.
Isn't it actually by a straight 5%?
It could be pretty significant. Dang it.
You see, normally that would have actually
Protection,
killed the
please.
giant.
I think he gets invincibility frames during his attack. Alright, jump over the wizard. Okay, now the gauntlet of the giants. You can't stop me. Down you go.
Yay!
Right, easy peasy. Complete the level, get the gold, chalk it up as a win. We got maybe 25 gold relics left to go.
So it's new in the world of Cloud whilst we watch Coco do the crash dance.
Well, I went back to reading the Anid finally, and I am appreciating more and more because I'm actually reading a different translation than the one that I read. I read books 1 through 9 of the Anid with one translation, and now I'm starting from 10 and beyond with another translation. But what I gotta give mad props to translators who also adapt the time meter and the intonation of the narrative poetry itself, because the narrative poetry was designed, 2,000 years ago to be read a certain way, just by the inflections and the emphasis put on the syllables. And then modern translators carry that into the present day with, more readable language.
It is a difficult process, translating ancient Greek.
Yeah, I mean, I actually heard, I might have mentioned on the show once before that the Divine Comedy, I did not realize that there was an old Italian until an actual Italian explained to me that, yes, there was an old Italian that they had reworked into a new Italian.
Huh, so that's how you get that achievement. That's kind of stupid to get the achievement that way, though, because you should have been dead from the Tornado spin.
He should have, right? But I like little surprises like that, except for the part that I have to redo the time trial, but I guess it was necessary. Yeah, you just have to die. I out of curiosity, I looked up, how do you get this achievement, game? And it just said, die. Die. Oh my goodness, but welcome to a game where you get enough lives to actually get to enjoy the death animations.
Yeah. I would argue that Crash 3 actually throws a few too many lives to the player.
Okay, no mutton. That ain't my mummy. Be gone with you, bouncing fiend. Hello there.
Slow-moving platform is slow. Can you Death Tornado spin over to this one, or do you not have, or is there just too much of a gap?
I think the gap is too big.
Okay.
I mean, like we were saying, these are based on the creators' times. If even the creators had to wait sometimes, well, that's why it took them as long as it did.
The platinums are based on the creators' times. The golds I don't think are.
The good ones. They probably, it had to be more than just one person doing it, you would think.
Yeah.
That they did, what was the average, what was the mean, stuff like that. To get a real statistical appreciation of how the general population would approach doing these levels.
But Cloud, average and mean are the same word.
Well, there's, aren't there different kinds of averages, though?
Yes, there's statistical averages, realistic averages. Those are the two ones that I personally use.
Right, but yeah, I bet basically the mean. Well, okay, so there would be the median and there would be the mean. What is the median time? If most people did it slow and only a few people did it really fast, then the median time actually would be slow.
But that's using median and mean as average.
Right, so that would be a median average versus a perfect average, which is sigma x to the t or whatever.
Math is hard.
Numbers. We should focus on more practical numbers, like what time it is, or when does the store close.
More lifts.
See, Crash realizes that he's only got 5 minutes to get to the liquor store. It's Sunday!
Dude, don't bother with the ones. The ones are a waste of time.
It's just go. Even if you suck ass the rest of the level, you could still get. I mean, even if you suck ass at the very beginning, you can at least get the blue relic. Get the blue relic if you if the gold is just beyond you. You do have to do the level over again, but I think that to settle with the player's conscience, you should accomplish at least something.
Right.
All you have to do is because you know what happens is I don't know if Crash 3 did this, that when the game knows whether or not you got something as a result of your performance. So if the game realizes that you were awarded nothing, it will give you a retry option at the end of the level.
Sweet.
Yeah. Well, mind you, you can retry. You can retry these time trials at any time. They add the retry level option after you collect the golden timer at the very beginning of each of these time trial runs. But you get the golden timer. You don't normally have that option. It just says quit. But you do also have restart level when you get the golden timer. Run. Ah, speed running.
And that should be the last time crate for this level.
Well, they usually give you a decent amount of stuff to do after you get off the elevator. The pneumo, I should say. No, it's more like an elevator.
Oh.
Okay, how'd I do?
Sad.
Blew it. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Now I know I have a little goal ahead of me. Alright, so we got a minute and a half left. That's the beauty of these time relics is that as long as you don't retry a bunch of times, you can make a lot of progress really fast.
In theory, at least.
And that's why we're gonna end this level with one of the flying levels, because this should literally take you no more than about 40 seconds to complete. Because you complete the level, not by finding the level warp, you have to destroy all the blimps. Do it in the right order, and you will be just fine.
There's that one. There's this one.
He's got a goddamn minigun.
Nah, the machine gun on Crash's plane is most certainly not a minigun. It doesn't have high enough caliber.
It would be an anti-air gun?
No,
or
it's not, it doesn't shoot
spit
flag.
wads for all I know. Level complete. See ya.
Oh.
Be ya. Dang it. Yeah,
So they want you to
alright.
loop
Looks
around
like
from
I
the
got
right
a little
instead
work
of
to
the
do.
left.
Practice makes perfect. And in the next part, we are going to continue cleaning house on the easier side of these time relics. And then we're going to move on to the more difficult ones, especially in the name of finally getting that yellow gem that has been teased so many times. Be safe, everybody.